Okay, so this is the third recording, and I'm kind of excited and nervous cause it's my first video. And before we start the video, I must clear two things. Sorry, three things. First, this channel is for BL or in full form boys love. So watch my video only when you want to watch with interest, love and good intentions. Else you can get out from here. Second, I will only share the novels which I personally loved or liked because if the novel doesn't interest me, I wouldn't waste my time and will also share some BL series and comics. Third and the last, English is not my first language nor it is my second language. So if I make some mistakes, you are most welcome to correct me. So with that said, let's start the video. And yeah, my name is Rita and I didn't speak according to the script. So sorry for that. So, today's topic is a novel named I Just Want to Be in a Relationship. Oh, me too. And this is the synopsis. Just pause the video and read it. When you are done reading and is interested, go and just read it. And if you are not interested, just go somewhere else and watch something else. And if you want some spoilers, then go ahead. I Just Want to Be in a Relationship is a 2017 Chinese novel which has 225 chapters, including 6 extras, with a rating of 4.5 out of 10, out of 5 in novel updates, written by author Lian Xiao, and he really did a great work. So, the movie Emperor Yu never got in a relationship or any sexual activity in order to not to expose his sexual orientation. He gets in a car accident or in an accident while saving someone and time travels in the past when he was just about to debut. When he opens his eyes and finds himself in an audition for a movie and gets selected. After getting out of the audition hall, he decides to live his life fully this time and also do whatever he wants to do. And this includes dating as well. While he was going to eat, he meets a boy named Hao Ku, who is lost, and sorry for if I pronounce the name wrong, who is lost and doesn't know anything about. Now, Hao Ku is a college professor and the most young genius scientist in China. And Haku knows just one thing, that is physics. He has two brothers. One is a businessman while the other is a CEO of a entertainment company. And Haku is the apple of the eye for the whole family, including his brothers and parents, grandparents, blah blah blah. Now, Yu helps Haoku by sending him to his house, after which they became friends, and Haoku starts to show his emotions for the very first person, that is Yu. Like if Yu says him to stand at a place, he wouldn't even move an inch. And once he is at Yu's apartment, he doesn't even know how to get to his house or to college. Even though it's the same way he takes every day. He's like, I just know how to get to you, but I don't know how to get away from you. So that was a very romantic thing. And just like this, they start to love each other in a romantic way and in a relationship as well. And you also starts to give some hints to his fans that he's in a relationship with Haoku, but they never confirmed it. Until when Haoku was nominated for the Nobel Prize at the end of the novel, and Haoku demands to engrave Yu's name with his as on the prize, and they both kisses in front of the camera and the whole like and all the audience in front of TV and all, they all went crazy, well including me when I was reading it. And and Hauko is actually top while you is at the bottom. And don't ask me why I am saying this, okay, huh? Well, actually, it was kinda unexpected for me as well, because while I was reading this novel, the whole time I thought that you will be on the top while Haku will be on the bottom. But at the end, I was so shocked while I was reading it, because okay, I wouldn't spoil much, because when you will read it, you will understand what I mean to say. Okay, so again a spoiler, not a major spoiler, but you remember at the start or at the beginning of this video, I said that you got in an accident while he was saving someone, and that someone was none other than Hauku. So you got in an accident while he was saving Hauku and time traveled. Got it? And sadly, the author didn't write any dash scenes, sadly for me at least, huh? But overall, this novel was a great experience for me, and I truly enjoyed while this novel. I'll also reread it someday, but not now. And I know I properly did just I know that I made a lot of mistakes while I was recording this audio, cause it's my first and I'm kinda nervous. The script is in front of me, but I just couldn't read and record at the same time. I don't know what is happening to me. So I'll practice it. I just don't want to re-repeat my recordings. Okay, so with that said, thank you for listening, and I truly mean it, because actually, thank you for listening till now. If you are listening, that means you have a lot of patience, which I actually don't have. So, I'll see you in the next video with a better audio. Thank you again. Bye bye. Take care, and please come back to listen to the next video.